Now well done, our country people. How a day? Hope say na no too meet us so. So as na know, na Vivian and alright, we talk to na this day so. So as we don dey talk so, hope say na dey follow us so. Subscribe and like our videos. Shey una hear? So today we go dey talk about if married person suppose catch feelings for another person. So our bros here, bros alright, I mean say my guy, because you be bros, have you know the bros? Bros here.
You still confuse me. I tire small, so.
You be brother alright, like you bros.
Anyway, my people, this one are brother alright and sister Vivian.
So brother alright here. We'll start this gist for us. If
because you wait, why we say that we go start the gist? Not be the introduction, you go continue with the gist.
yeah,
Why can't you put that for my head?
why didn't they tutorial you like that?
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Don't touch me.
continue.
Don't touch me. Sexual harassment. Anyway, my people, I know some people don't ask me this question plenty times. So I say whether person fit catch feelings as you be married person, whether if you catch feelings for other people. As it be say I be counselor, I dey always get this kind of gist. And people they usually they shock when I tell them say, oh boy, marriage no go stop you to catch feelings for other people. And if you just come up for where you just knock your wife finish, said knock your husband finish. As you go outside there, say another person shape could just enter your eye. You know, say as the matter be will be human being, although say will be spirit where it gets so where they live for inside this particular body, what they call flesh. We no go deny the fact say this flesh they work, and sometimes it not get sense, or rather in your sense. It's different from the kind of sense where we say person where get correct spirit and person where is soul makes sense. Supposed to behave or supposed to think or supposed to do. So my own answer to that question are yes, because catch feelings where the feelings they go for road, like the feelings come dey air, person come catch them, and the rest where you don't get people where I see whether they single, some of them they single, some of them they married. As I see them like this, they come one day they enter my eye. Let me say they come one day enter my eye. They really enter the eye self. They enter my eye self. Some they try enter my head, but I can't sure say they not move from my head enter my heart.
In fact, sometimes when he dey inside that kind of position, he go either send me WhatsApp message or he go come say, babe, hey, I just see person now. This shape. And two of us go just laugh about the matter. Reason be say, as he don't tell me so, he don't come out as in my own way of letting go of those things, because if he keep on to himself, he dey more like in the ponder on top. But anytime when he call me, tell me, or he send me message, he dey more like he don't let that, as he don't tell me say, he gets so personal. Sometimes even when it comes to counseling himself, some people wey he dey interact with, he go be like, babe, today this thing no funny. So we shall just talk about them, and then you know say this matter don't pass. She will understand. So this catching of feelings, it dey happen. Even me as
I want to say that now only me be the Mr. Bad guy for the marriage.
You get sometimes say you go just come out, you go just say tall, fine, arrange the head, clean ride, you know. Person will just feel you said this guy, this guy. But when I come to say I don't even sabi the person. I could come out, my guy said
my own now be say even the times where be say person they catch feelings pass now. You know say they talk and say attention they breed affection. In the sense be say any person they give plenty attention, any person they follow talk where they follow gist. The moment they keep on the talk with that person and the rest, you come discover say you like the person, because and another time you tell you actually know if you like person or you hate person, because you they see their qualities, you they feel assess how they think, their thinking pattern, their belief, their orientation, and those things they make us like person. You know, people go say soulmate, and the whole idea of soulmate now say person where be say your soul and the person soul don't connect, don't they bond and the rest, and all those kind of things they happen through communication. Say they always dey talk, always dey gist and the rest. So if you be married person, or rather whether you be married person or you be single person, as far as they always dey follow person talk, you and person dey always dey gist and the rest, whether you like her or not, feelings must come and feelings must enter.
Because sometimes na little things you fit come dey say, hey, this guy dey even open door for me. You understand?
Exactly.
It will come be big deal for you.
Oh shit.
Hey, as you even go the restaurant, just sit down, dey calm, no even the shout.
Even the fact wey be say if you get anything wey you wan gist, you dey very sure say this person fit easily gist am, you fit easily gist am with the person. So wetin me I dey try do for that kind matter to ensure say my feelings e no dey catch for people, like right, I no dey catch feelings for some people be say I no dey like dey close to one person of the opposite sex like that, say na you I just be say I just dey close pass, say if anything happen na you I wan gist with and the rest, right? So even for now as I be lawyer, right, e get like 3 babes like wey be say I dey always dey gist with. So not be say anytime when something come my head I go just gist Adiola, or anytime wey be say the thing dey na only Adiola. No, this time fit be Adiola, the next time e go be Temi, the next time na Bumi, the next time na. So because say I'm not my mind not dey concentrate on any person, I no fit dey catch feelings for that particular person. Even for ESCO wey I be, for church, for office things and the rest, I dey always dey try ensure say anytime I need to, because not every time I fit gist with my wife. Like sometimes when it come work thing and lot thing, she no fit relate, she no fit connect, because na daycare na she dey run, na children na she dey take care of.
But he dey still give me some of the gist, even if I no fit.
Yes, at least I'll give am the gist, right? But e get some kind gist wey you wan gist professionally, or when you wan gist for one particular field and the rest, and you need person wey be say e get sense, e dey the same field with you, get the same background knowledge, you understand. So I dey always ensure say for those different things, whether na counseling, whether na law, whether na church things, or those kind of things, the people that they many. So you know, be say now only one person I always get to chat with, now only one person I always get to deal with, and now only one person I always get to talk with, right? So you feel catch feelings for everybody. I say catching feelings not be say you single or you dey married, that because you dey human, you be human being, and your hormones and your sexual things they work. Yes, they work, because if you know the work, if you can use power bank, or we can use a better pass money, but take jump start that part of you. Anyway, shall I know that girl, that's what you want to talk, because that's my talk don't finish for today.
So but like I've been talking before, you know, say sometimes now all those small things where people they do, they trigger these things.
Of course.
Sometimes you go even when you go even sit down think about it, you go even day like, but this is not really.
Maybe the person they try play Mr. Nice Girl, Mr. Nice Babe, the kind of niceness where you say you know they enjoy from your own wife, or where you know they enjoy for your own husband.
And sometimes if you just be say maybe that particular face, because if you use that particular face, that person feel they occupied with things.
Of course.
And maybe
not because they are available. Yes. So at that time now you come begin to talk to another person. Like
and you can't feel to that person they more listen, the person they hear you, say the person get my time. You don't know say
the person never watch Bum Bum before. You never go arrange children. Come they arrange children, make them sleep, come they do all those kind of things. All those kind of things. Well, the thing about them be say, I usually tell myself, and I don't tell my wife from the one, be say, as she finds, so as she makes sense, as she sets, lobby she be the finest babe for this world. So any day where I go out there, I go see babes where be say they fine, they set, and they arrange well, right? And you get plenty things where be say she know they do well, where be say other babes they go they do perfectly and they do awesome, right? So what I usually tell myself is say, I don't already choose, you know go with one happen again now. If you get back past my wife, you get front past my wife, you get sense past her, you get money past her, you come from better family past her, but the unfortunate thing we say I don't already choose, and as I don't choose her, I don't choose. So you know get what you want happen again. So for me, that are usually one kind of background where I be say I just get for my head. So sometimes if I meet these people, maybe for inside train or for inside bus, or when person go program, go speaking engagements, or so go some of all these professional official functions and the rest, and you see some of all these babes and rest. Well, inside me I just like, oh, I beg you. Yes, so you feel better pass my wife for this particular thing, right? For this particular thing, you feel better pass my wife. You feel sabi cook pass my wife, or you feel sabi dress pass my wife, or you feel sabi do this one pass. But me, I don't already.
My food this week.
I not say your food not the sweet. I only say cook pass. I don't say the food not the sweet. So you feel do all those kind of things. But for me, I just feel like, well, Dan and just you, I don't choose, right? I don't choose. So no need to conquer the catch feeling because say you sabi one thing pass my wife. As to say, as per se, where that come for start. So once you just get that kind of background, you get that kind of understanding, then you go be able to, properly place every person where they meet for out there.
But
Just
you also know say the beautiful thing about this thing is say nobody they complete.
Of course.
We know get 100% of everything.
As if you say they complete, before now they get actor and bulls and fight for their house.
So you know if you get everything where you want inside one person. That's why the good say you suppose weigh your options.
Yeah.
Check these things. These things where this person get, now things where I feel deal with, now things where I feel stay with, now things where I feel live with.
Yes.
So that at the end of the day, when you come, they feel say, this other person where this, it's like this person gets.
What did they with the entire person pass for all these catching feelings? Be say sometimes when you see the kind of person where your spouse they catch feeling for, the thing will tire you because if you say the person not set rich, the person not fine rich, the person not get levels, not get connection rich. But you know, where feelings for the start now be say it get particular needs for your life, it get particular void for your life.
True.
And once this particular person they feed that need, you will just forget say like no, this one I'm more or less like I'll take now. Make I just like this. Say maybe you get house now, right? Your wife or your husband you don't fool your parlor, you don't fool your first bedroom, fool your second bedroom, you don't even fool your kitchen. But all of a sudden the last bedroom never did full. Maybe now you want to use a study, you never put books, you never put some kind of things. You know, say that room now you can't turn need for that particular house, right? Yes. So everything they try to do for the house now to see how you take feed that particular place. So if person come, person just give you one book, or person just come give you one shelf, or person just give you one chair, you notice that the person don't do big thing because that's the problem where in your life right now. You forget say the other two rooms, the other parlor, kitchen, store, everywhere don't already they look there, they don't they touched up and the rest, right? Sure. So usually when you catch feelings for people now, so it be because not just that particular need where you get for your life, that thing where we say
in fact sometimes it will be for that moment,
for that particular moment, yeah, that season, any person will they supply, and because of that you just feel say this person are the right person. You forget say the other two bedroom, the other parlor, the other bedroom, the toilet, then the kitchen, the store, the staircase, the outside, the veranda, the fence, even the security light on top of the roof, your spouse don't fool everywhere. You feel just forget that, I could just focus on only this particular place where we say you forget that need. So when things they happen like that, always sit down to review. Say, what did this person they give me where they make me catch feelings for them? What did this person they supply? What did this person they do where we say I call they catch feelings for them? Like where these feelings they come from? And again, you fit even discuss with your partner. Of course. When you realize, that's why sometimes when you do something, you need to recheck. If you feel say this person they do, talk to your partner. Of course. That's why it's good to make you deal with person where they teachable, person where they ready to learn. Yeah. So by the time when you meet this person, talk to your partner. Yeah. And you tell your partner, say, see, I notice say so thing. You fit the open door for me once more. Even if you don't every time, just start to try small. You understand? Yeah, but then now if your partner is there available to talk to, because you know say life they happen. True. Life they happen. People like this week scatter for me kind of, right? True. So your partner feel not there available for you to talk to at that particular time, right? And sometimes your partner feel not still understand. People different. He gets some kind of things, he gets some kind of mushy love things when my wife wants, and I see a try understand that, right? He gets some kind of mushy things when me like she said she see a try understand that, right? When they do this, like I go tell her say make we cuddle, for example, she just like make she hug the go home. But when she comes to say hey come cuddle me, because that one na cuddling master, that are the pussy cat of this house. When you see say hey come cuddle me, come like why are you cuddling my husband like that? I'm like I love to say make you come, don't be say you know fit and the rest. So practically all those kind of, so your partner feel not be available, or your partner feel never even realize say that particular thing is important to you yet. True. So let me say you can't just decide say okay, just because of that one bedroom where you say you just need one chef now, you can't just throw away and forget everything where your partner don't do. I know people they try use the as opportunity say now reason why I say that they cheat on their spouse because instead of me to trouble my wife or they trouble my husband every time, me I just go look for who would they give me this particular thing for my life, this particular situation, this particular thing where we say I want for my life. Yes, I the lack and the rest. No, it not make sense. You supposed to develop your marriage, develop your spouse, and you're not supposed grow together. Well, it applies so don't take plenty time. We may not be
don't talk today.
we not carry all of our data, can't carry all of our time. They become they hear this gist.
Yes,
if you now want make we talk on any topic, you can send us WhatsApp message with the number where they show for screen or the number where the description section, right? And if you get any topical episode I want to make with gist, or get any question or you want to ask us, we want maybe say we help you more, cancel you and the rest, still contact us. We go there. Not forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. Make they learn all the ogboge things where you they learn, right? And tell everybody, just tell everybody, because every Thursday for here we'll just land you many sweet things where it makes sense.
So different story where it makes sense.
Yes, so this one is my wife, her name now
Vivian.
And I maybe the fine boy where they call
Alright.
My people, Nado.